Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're a die-hard fan of The Bold and the Beautiful, you know that this soap never fails to deliver jaw-dropping drama, forbidden romances, and shocking betrayals. And the next 3 weeks, from April 10th through April 30th, 2026, are going to be absolutely scorching hot. We're talking secret affairs exploding into the open, a vengeful Sheila Sharp on the warpath, pregnancy surprises, family feuds, and fashion house sabotage that could change everything in Los Angeles. If you love Taylor Hayes, Deacon Sharp, Sheila Carter, Steffi Forrester, and all the Forrester-Logan chaos, you're in for a wild ride. Stick around because today I'm breaking down every major spoiler for the weeks ahead. We'll dive deep into the Taylor, Deacon, Sheila love triangle that's about to detonate, the potential baby news for Carter and Daphne, Brooke and Katie's ongoing rivalry, and the crumbling matchmaking schemes involving Ivy, Electra, and Will. There will be plenty of emotional outbursts, tense confrontations, and maybe even some life-threatening moments. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an update on your favorite CBS daytime drama. Drop a like if you are Team Taylor or Team Sheila in the comments. I read every single one. All right, let's jump right into the spoilers, starting from the week of April 11th through the 15th. Things are about to get intense. First up, the week of April 11 to 15 is going to kick things off with a massive confrontation that fans have been waiting for. Taylor Hayes, played by the talented Rebecca Budig, is about to deliver a tough, no-holds-barred truth to Sheila Sharp, portrayed by the legendary Kimberlyn Brown. Sheila is finally going to learn the full extent of what's been happening behind her back, that Taylor and her husband, Deacon Sharp, played by Sean Kanan, are not just having a fling, they're deeply in love. This isn't some casual affair that can be swept under the rug. Deacon has genuinely given his heart to Taylor, and that revelation is going to shatter Sheila's world. Imagine the scene, Taylor standing firm in her office, or perhaps at the Cliff House, looking Sheila straight in the eye and laying it all out. Deacon and I are in love. It's real. Sheila's reaction? Pure emotional eruption. We're talking screaming, accusations flying, and that signature Sheila intensity that makes her one of the most unpredictable characters on the show. But here's the twist that has fans on edge. Taylor is going to have a frightening experience during Sheila's meltdown. The chaos will be intense, with emotions running so high that things could easily spiral out of control. However, from what we know, it doesn't look like Taylor will actually get physically hurt in the moment. Still, the fear and tension will be palpable. Will Sheila's infamous temper push her over the edge, or will she hold back just enough to avoid crossing that dangerous line again? Meanwhile, John Finnegan, played by Tanner Nolan, will be right by his wife Steffi Forrester Finnegan, Jacqueline McInnes Wood bringing her signature strength and protectiveness. Steffi is going to fill in Ridge Forrester, portrayed by Thorsten Kaye, about Taylor's close call at the Cliff House. You know Ridge, the eternal protector of his family, is not going to like hearing how close his ex-wife came to danger involving Sheila's knife or whatever chaotic element was involved. Ridge's worry will only intensify when he connects all the dots. Not only is Taylor entangled with Deacon, but Sheila has now realized the full betrayal. Her husband cheating with none other than Taylor Hayes? That's a double whammy that will leave Sheila fuming like never before. Ridge has always had complicated feelings for Taylor, and this news is going to stir up old emotions while making him hyper-vigilant about protecting everyone from Sheila's wrath. Once Sheila finishes her explosive roar at Taylor in the office, she's inevitably going to corner Deacon for a brutal showdown. Picture the confrontation at Il Giardino or their apartment, Deacon forced to face the music for cheating on Sheila and humiliating her in the process. Deacon has been torn, but now he has to own up to the fact that his marriage is over and his heart belongs elsewhere. This isn't going to be a quiet conversation. Expect tears, anger, accusations of betrayal, and Deacon trying to explain that what he has with Taylor is real and lasting. Sheila has reformed, or at least tried to, for Deacon's sake, and this feels like the ultimate slap in the face. How will she respond? Will she play the victim, or will her darker side start to resurface? On a lighter, or at least different note during this week, Daphne Rose Walton, played by Muriel Hilaire, and Carter Walton, played by Lawrence St. Victor, are facing some major pregnancy test results. After trying to start a family, the moment of truth arrives. Will the test be positive, leading to joyous celebration and dreams of expanding the Walton family? Or will it bring disappointment and force them to consider other paths to parenthood? If it's good news, expect heartfelt scenes of Carter and Daphne planning their future, talking baby names, and maybe even involving the rest of the Forrester crew in the excitement. Carter has always been the steady, romantic guy, and seeing him as a father could be a beautiful new chapter. But as we know on B&B, even happy news can come with complications. Keep watching to see how this plays out alongside the heavier drama. As the week progresses, the fallout from Sheila's discovery will ripple through the entire cast. Hope Logan, Deacon's daughter, might find herself caught in the middle, trying to support her dad while worrying about the chaos. Steffi and Finn will be on high alert, especially with kids in the picture. And Brooke Logan Forrester, played by Catherine Kelly Lang, will likely have her own opinions about Taylor's choices, adding fuel to the long-standing Brooke-Taylor rivalry. This week sets the stage for massive shifts in relationships. Deacon's decision to pursue Taylor openly could fracture alliances, while Sheila's pain might push her towards revenge or, surprisingly, a moment of self-reflection. But knowing Sheila, don't count on that for long. Moving into the week of April 20 to 24 and looking further ahead towards the end of April, more storylines will deepen and new conflicts will emerge. Katie Logan Spencer may have to make some truly difficult decisions about the road ahead for her fashion endeavors. If the sabotage from Brooke and Ridge, or perceived sabotage, piles up, Katie could face mounting pressure. Will she fight back with everything she's got, or will she decide it's time to pivot and focus on other aspects of her life, maybe strengthening her bond with Bill or exploring new opportunities? Bill remains her biggest cheerleader, believing in Logan's success no matter what, but even his confidence might waver if enough issues arise. This could lead to heartfelt conversations between Katie and Bill, reminding us why Bay T has such a loyal fanbase. At the same time, Brooke's interference might strain the Logan sisters' relationship even further, forcing moments of raw honesty or explosive arguments. Meanwhile, Ivy Forrester's matchmaking plans, played by Ashley Brewer, may start to crumble in a big way. Ivy has been orchestrating things behind the scenes, particularly when it comes to Elektra Forrester's romantic life. If Elektra gets even the slightest hints that Ivy was involved in breaking up her relationship with Will Spencer, played by Crew Morrow, there's going to be serious trouble. Elektra is young, in love, and navigating complicated family dynamics. Discovering that a relative like Ivy manipulated her relationship could lead to betrayal, anger, and a major confrontation. Will Ivy try to deny it, or will she own up to her interference? And what about R.J. Forrester, played by Brian Nicoletti? His connection to Elektra adds another layer as Brooke continues hoping for their future. If Ivy's downfall begins in late April and builds into May sweeps, it could be spectacular. Secrets have a way of destroying everything on this show, and Ivy isn't the only one at risk. Melissa Dillon, played by Sydney Bullock, knew the truth and helped hide it from Will and Elektra. If the full story comes out, Melissa could go down alongside Ivy, facing consequences for her role in the deception. This storyline has all the elements of classic soap trouble: lies, young love, family interference, and the pain of betrayal. Fans who love the younger generation stories will eat this up, especially as it ties into the larger Forrester family dynamics. Throughout these weeks, expect the Sheila situation to continue simmering or exploding. Even if she doesn't strike immediately, her presence will loom large. Will she target Il Giardino, attempt to discredit Taylor professionally, or find a more personal way to make Deacon and Taylor suffer? The uncertainty is what makes it so gripping. Taylor and Deacon's relationship will be tested as they go public. Can they withstand the judgment from Steffi, Ridge, Hope, and others? Will their love prove strong enough, or will external pressures pull them apart? Rebecca Budig and Sean Kanan have brought fresh chemistry to these characters, and their scenes are likely to be emotional highlights. On the pregnancy front, if Daphne and Carter are celebrating a positive result, we might see them planning nurseries, doctor's visits, and involving family. But B&B loves to complicate happiness. Could there be health scares?